Watu wa nguvu, inakuwaje? Leo niko hapa Bungoma County tena with another heartbroken soul. I will give her a name, Mercy, which is not her actual name for her own privacy purposes. Come along with me as you hear the story of Mercy. And this is RJ Media. My name is Roland Juma.
Hi at RJ Media, my name is Mercy, and I'm glad for this opportunity to be able to share my heartbreak story. So I met this guy, I'll give him the name Dan, in 2019. That was after my Form 4, which I completed in 2018. At that time, I was studying computer short courses, and he was doing driving. So we met, we used to talk after classes. Then after like 2 weeks, we went for a date. He asked me if we could date, be in a relationship, and I agreed because I liked him. Then fast forward to September 2019, I joined campus in JQuat while he was still at home. At that time, he told me that he's going to join Strathmore to study law, of which I believed him. Then after some time, he'll say he didn't have enough money and stuff. So I will support him. I'll ask my parents for money and I'll send it to him for school fees, upkeep and rent. Then 2020, COVID came. I came back home, but he said he's still in Nairobi. So I decided just to go and talk to his mom, since he had showed me his place and he said I can visit anytime. I went, but I found out that that's not where he really stayed. It's not his home. So the lady told me, he showed me his real place. I went, talked to his mom. His mom told me he's never even completed Form 4 and is someone that is into crime. And he had used my details, ID number, phone number, to do some of his things, online stuffs.
Which online stuffs?
Online, like these online jobs. Let's say you give someone 10,000, then he says he'll give you 20,000.
In short, scamming.
Yeah, scamming.
Oh, I'm sorry.
So he will do that. And after some months, people will call me demanding their money. And he was nowhere to be found. So I had some police cases, went to jail for like 2 days.
You were arrested for 2 days?
Yeah.
For a guy you helped with your... Oh, I'm sorry.
Yeah, because he used my details. So whenever they checked the transactions, they will see the money was sent to me. But the SIM card was with him.
I'm really, really sorry. Okay. So, how did mulikujaje ndio ama ulimuapproach aje? Ulimuuliza, why did you do this?
Yes, I did ask him, then he told me. Yeah, I told him, but so since I didn't want maybe him to refund me or anything, I told him we just break up and go our separate ways in peace. Then he started threatening me, said he'll kill me and stuff, saying he has connections all over, of which at that time I did believe him, because at times he would make his threats real. He was physically abusive, so I decided to extend the relationship for some months as I figure out a way out, but I never figured a way out.
So you are still together, you guys?
No, we are not. So
how did you find a way out of this?
In 2021, September, when I was so tired of the blackmail, I just told him whatever he wants to do, let him do. So I reported the case to the police, and they were aware. Then I traveled back home. So he came back to where I was staying at school, in the apartments, student apartments. Then he burnt down everything mine, including certificates.
Alichoma kila kitu chako?
Yeah, but luckily
including certificates.
Yeah, these others, but luckily those for academics, I had them. And but certificate, I could just get another one. So I went and got another one. Then I changed my line, registered it, a different one.
Did you ever report the case to the police maybe?
Yes, I did report at first because I thought maybe he will come back, but...
And was any action taken against the guy?
They would look for him and they wanted me to record a statement, but since I didn't want those many complicated court cases, I will just ignore those. But he was given a warning and they will look for him. So since then, he has never looked for me.
Oh my God, I'm really, really sorry, Mercy. So, what is your situation currently? Are you dating? Were you back to the relationship? Or you use the term fear men?
No, actually, I don't fear men because I believe men are different. They were raised differently, created differently. But I had to undergo therapy for a long time because I had these breakdowns and all. But for now, no, I'm not in a relationship and not looking forward to any relationship.
Sorry. So, upo single, ndio. Thank you very much for speaking to RJ Media. Maybe before I conclude, what's your advice to the young men entering into relationships?
Just for men or both men and
Now,
women?
both, there are, of course, you have been in a relationship, and maybe you can speak to a person in the same state that you are in. Just an advice.
Personally, for those in toxic relationships,
Yes.
I would advise them, they just walk out, because you can find a lady saying, I'm in this relationship, either because of money, because of sex or whatever, but their mental health is the most important thing, because they can find someone else and they can work on their own to get that money that they want, instead of on relying on someone that just abuses them as they want.
Oh my God. Thank you very much for speaking to RJ Media. This is the #1 online TV show here in Bungoma County and beyond. We feel that all will be well. When you are mentally okay, you can be free to go back to your relationship and have a purpose. If the relationship is to marriage, then go to it. And if at all you see this is a waste of time, you can still, because you don't want to be to the same stage. Yes, my name is Roland Juma, and this is RJ Media. Thank you.